Welcome back, everybody, to another episode of Ben the Human Plays Jumplight Odyssey. We just jumped to a beacon. I don't think that means there's much going on here, other than we can really see what's going on in the future. Looks like we'll have to deal with some asteroids at some point. We're just out of range of jumping to Salismar, but we definitely want to go to Nereus first. I'm tempted to go to the asteroid field. Because what is that? That's 22. And you're 30. So we could jump to you a lot quicker. The thing is, I'm just worried about the asteroid impacts and having everybody on red alert while we're running these material metal missions. But it might be worth it, honestly. You know, be bold. If you die, you die. And, you know, maybe it's a good opportunity for all of us to learn together, is if I get hit by asteroids and I can figure out how to fix these observation rooms, all the better. The thing is, in preparation for doing that, I'm just going to go ahead and seal all these doors. Because... Hey, you. Hey. Tall? Get out of there. Get out of there. Hello? Thank you. We want to seal these doors in case of asteroid impact, because I've had somebody get sucked right out into space after being smashed by an asteroid. Dang it, you! Well, we'll come back to you. That one's already sealed, so they were ahead of me on that one. Can you get out of there? Hello? Thank you. Alright, go down. We need to send our shuttles out for some missions here. Auto assign. Alright, we got a decent crew here. Only one person on shore leave. And who's doing okay? Evie, you're already on the ship. Jorah, you're actually... Look at that! A person who doesn't have a problem. Yet. Let's set a survey operation for this shuttle right here.
Away mission underway.
That person is just shouting at a shuttle for no reason. Alright, survey mission is a go. And then we will attempt to send our other shuttle to try and get the salvage operation that comes up from that. But until then, we're going to be generating Jumplight to be able to go to the asteroid belt. Now you swapped over, good job. I still really want to build this this auto calibrator, and eventually I'd like to have just 4 of them running at all times, because then you can avoid the shift changeover loss of Jumplight. Even though it's 50% slower, it's an interesting idea to always be calibrating without a scientist, rather than depending on a scientist that needs to be used for calibration. Hey, are you working? Yeah, working! Legendary! This guy, Max, we've got to watch how this happens. I think what's happening is this thing is crunching out metal, and then Max is noticing and running over and grabbing the metal. Oh, it might not work. I don't actually know how long it takes. Are you seeing this? There we go. I don't know how many cycles that is, but... He's back! Oh, that's so funny. We are chunking through power when this thing is running, though, so that's a thing to keep a note of. Man, this room is so horribly inefficient. You seen how they stacked this room in here? Like, it kind of makes me sad how poorly done this room is. The thing is, these things do need to be on this wall here. What we could do, actually, is we could move this to the center like in front of... I kind of like this, is moving it right in front of the oxygen power panel here, just like right there, or here, and then sticking another nuclear reactor on this side. Because that's as, like, compacted as you could make it. It's actually very funny to think about. Alright, we're doing okay. People are feeling a little isolated, and one person is exhausted, but nobody's wounded anymore, which is a positive. We should probably turn these bottom guns off. It's interesting that in the other ship, or the main ship, that you get through the tutorial, these ones don't actually have any power from the get-go, but this ship, they do start powered, and actually the hallways are all powered down here as well. It's kind of interesting. Alright, so we gotta keep an eye on the metal extractor. When that thing's running, it actually chews through the power pretty intensely. But, well, we'll keep it on priority. We have a storage rack up, and honestly, I'm gonna change this so it's only material. We don't really want it producing, well, we're not gonna be producing plastics or composites for a while, or ammunition, and I don't really feel the need to store the metal it produces here, because I want to be moving them elsewhere in the ship. So, alright, returning. So we should send you out right now. Locate. Auto assign. You guys are not ready to go at all, but that's fine. I can make it work on my own. Rhino is a good one. Gives you some spacecraft resilience. Ironside, what does that do? That's crew resilience. So, you know what? We're going to send you as well. Send all the call sign people on the important mission to get more composite for the team here. Oh, we have 2 salvage opportunities. My. Alright, first shuttle is away. The other shuttle's going to come back pretty soon, and then we can try to swap that crew out. And then once we're ready to go, we're going to basically jump right away. Oh, I got it paused. I was like, why aren't you leaving? Water's going to be a problem soon. That might be the most concerning thing we have going for us right now. And I'm kind of like doing some mental gymnastics of like, what could we delete to gain back some resources to possibly build out some water condensers? Like, how much does it take to do a water condenser? I feel like it's 8 and 8 or something like that. 8 and 7, I was so close. But each of these is going to take 8 metals. So like that. Alright, there goes that shuttle. You're back. Let's go ahead and auto-assign. Nope, same crew. You know what? You're going right back out there. Good luck to you. It's only a 60% chance to succeed, excuse me. So it's not great. The other shuttle's not that great either, to be honest, though. Alright. Back away. Back out you go. How we doing in the metal manufacturing room? Nothing is happening. I shouldn't be surprised. I never would have thought, like, with how metal rich my run last time was, I never would have thought metals would be my limiting factor here, but here we stand. Anybody die? Nope. That's good. And then if I wanted to get into automated stuff, high-speed comms is 275, and then the robot control must be the one that you need for the robotic shuttle. That's 444. So 6 metals total there. And then any shuttle on top of that's going to be pretty expensive, I imagine. Like we go here, 12, 12, 2. And then what is an automated shuttle is 15, 15, 5. Is that the same as a normal shuttle? It is, okay. So it's just 5 composite on top of on top of normal metal. But traveling, operating, cool. As soon as those guys are back, I think we'll have enough jump light to jump to the asteroid belt. And that's when we'll have to be on our toes. To try and get some metal as quickly as we can while not getting blasted to pieces by the asteroids. The thing that's most worrying about asteroids is if your jump light regulators get damaged, which I don't think it matters. Like, if they're destroyed, they're destroyed. If you lose all 9, you lose the game. But I don't think losing a jump light regulator, like, lowers your ability to calibrate. I don't think. That might be wrong, but that's not the way it's worded. It's not like, you generate this amount of jump light with your number of regulators. It seems like your jump light comes from your calibrators, which, are not dependent on the number of regulators you have. It's like the regulators are the health of your warp core, essentially. Okay. Actually, the poker table being right there is not a terrible place for it, because then you can jam another bunk bed in there right next to it. And then you could go poker table, poker table, poker table. You have 3 right across the room. And then you could stick a couple chessboards maybe in the middle here. And then once these are all swapped over to bunk beds, that should be plenty of sleeping room for the whole crew. 1 sleepy person. And 1 wounded person. But overall, I think that's doing okay. Produce is going down. Biomass is actually going up. I guess we don't really have anything using biomass other than the fuel burning reactor, which is, like, more than stacked. We are generating a ridiculous amount of metagel. Oh, you guys were successful! Way to go! These guys are coming back too. Just in time for enough jump light to be calibrated. I guess we have 4 to go, but pretty close. Go ahead and land. Look at that stack of materials. Good job, team. I'm proud of you. I guess what we could consider deleting the shuttle for now. Like, odds are we won't. And another success. Wow, I'm so impressed with you guys. Did somebody die? Or were you just automatically taken off the mission because, Oh no, I had just scrolled down, I see. Well done! I'm impressed with both of you. You brought back, like, more composites than we'll ever need on this ship. That's not true, but especially if we start going automated with everything, but still very good. Good job, one and all. You all deserve a break. Now, what I was talking about is we could talk about getting rid of this shuttle for now. Like, we would, although it could be very useful in the next, and actually I think it will be very useful in the next jump, because you can send, basically the asteroid serves as a very similar exercise to fighting the Zootopans. I think it's a little less intense than the Zootopans, or maybe it's even more intense. I don't actually know. But you can send out your shuttle, or your fighter, to blow up asteroids as well. So before I get too ahead of myself here, let's leave that one alone. Let's go ahead and auto-assign a crew. Let's auto-assign a crew. Well, they'll probably be off. I mean, maybe they won't be off duty, but we'll assess it when we make the jump. We got 1 more jump light to go. And we're ready. So now, this is where, this might be the first, like, make or break part of the run. Or at least not make or break, but it definitely could kickstart our run in a really, really good way. Is if we can get through the asteroids without too much damage, or any damage would be obviously preferable. But if you can get through this without damage, while gathering a bunch of metals, yes. Until we jump out of here, setting the ship to red alert, to arm the turrets to defend us. Yes, we will do that. And while we're doing that, let's go ahead and get ready to jump again, like, right now. The other thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to make an executive decision to skip the survey operation and go directly for the resource extraction. I understand. First things first. Paige, you're out. We need somebody on duty. Combat person on duty. You are the best we have, but you're off duty. Just get on. I guess you'll be on duty when we go to red alert. So, we're gonna do that. So red alert it is. Give everybody a second to change uniforms.
Battle stations.
Paige is back on duty. Scramble Paige. Scramble her up. She's being assembled. Okay. And now, auto assign. Kearney's on the job. I love that our science officer is ready to go out on missions, just like a normal crew member. So first things first, resource extraction it is. And we're going to send you guys.
Away mission underway. Crew report to your assignment.
And then the other one is this resource extraction. Swap them out for a new squad. Also, I think this person is also an officer, which is fascinating to me that they're willing to send them out. Maybe that was something I was kind of missing out on. Is I should have been ascending my officers on missions.
Mission underway.
Who knows?
Report to your assignment.
I could have been putting myself at a disadvantage. Who'd have thought that Ben would ever put himself at a disadvantage in a in a management game? It's not like we've seen him do that 3 runs in a row. I would prefer it if this is the first ship out of the hangar. Hopped in, crew assembled, and there they go. Okay, I was gonna say I would prefer it if it was the fighter, because they're going to defend us against the asteroids, and we've actually built up quite the lead ahead of the Zootopans. We're like 29 minutes ahead of them. All right, and there goes the shuttle. And you guys are all ready to go already. So once the shuttle's out of here, one of you will take off, I assume. Still running around like madmen and women. There they go. Cool. And then as soon as one of them gets back, we'll swap them around. Or not swap them around. We'll send them out immediately to try and get that last one. The nice thing about being in the asteroid field is each of these takes half as long as it normally would. Where they're normally 3-minute away missions, now there are only 1.5 minutes. So there goes the first shuttle, and the second shuttle is away. Cool. Our radar hasn't showed up yet, which I assume means the asteroids haven't showed up yet. Now, is somebody down here in this room crunching through material? You're not? I am astounded how bad you guys are at your jobs down here. Ollie, what the hell are you doing down here? Wandering around in no man's land. Crew are getting lonely. I know that. I've no metal to build them more poker tables. Although what we could consider doing right now is, because nobody is in this room, maybe it's a good time to delete this guy and delete these 2 beds and swap them over for bunk beds. And that would actually net us some metals. So just because nobody's going to be sleeping while we're on red alert. Although some people are playing poker. The combat patrol is returning. We haven't even encountered an asteroid yet. Maybe I should have been more patient with that, I guess. All right, well, have a sit. The nice thing about the red alert is the people are actually clearing the backlog of resources that are just sitting around down here. Oh man, we need to turn off our metagel generator. We're over 100 right now and just like chunking out more metagel. Let's turn this guy off. Oh boy. Oh, well, speak of the devil, first asteroid incoming. Let's go ahead and scramble you back out there. Get back out there, Paige. Ah, first successful mission. Good job. Look at that, 21 metal. True heroes. Go ahead and drop off, and then we'll swap out the crew, I'm assuming, as soon as they disembark here. And there we go. Auto-assign crew. Yep. Totally new crew. First repair, though. That was fast. Way to go, Evie. You get a promotion, perhaps. Maybe not. I'm not really in charge of that sort of thing. I just kind of make sure the ship doesn't fall apart. And then more resource extraction on the way. Launch you out of here.
Crew, report to your assignments.
And then there was one more available, actually. So we'll as soon as the other shuttle. Now, please don't miss this lone singular asteroid floating in at us. I would be very, very peeved. We got 2 guns on each side. Okay, we're ready to go. Fire away. You missed. You joker. Good job. Well done. All threats neutralized. Other ship is back. They are landing. I'm an idiot. I sent them out to rescue people, not... I was like, why are there still 2 metal extraction missions? Honestly, that's not such a bad thing, because we were going to have to send out a shuttle anyway. So, you know, more hope. That's good. So let's go ahead and send this, crew's still disembarking? There we go. Let's go ahead and filter out this crew. And then view local missions and send them out for this resources extraction. Accidentally sent them out for a search and rescue. That's my bad. So you guys have been brought right back into a red alert. It's a harrowing situation. But like I said, the nice thing about these is they take about half as long as a normal away mission. So by the time it circles around to finishing all 4 of them, it'll be like we had sent 2 shuttles out for a single mission, which is pretty nice, especially because we're actually, you know, generating a decent amount of metal now. And in fact, now we can really get our water production where I want it to be. Because, what are we losing every hour? Just 13? That's not so bad. So we can actually just put down 2 water condensers here. And then call that good. And on top of that, no missed interceptions. They haven't even had to intercept anything yet. We can go ahead and build this auto calibrator as well. Whoop!
Engineers to your assignments.
Alright. Yeah, this thing not running is a little annoying to me. Because, like, that was the whole reason I built this room and got it up and running, was in order to have metal extraction, like, working. But apparently, it doesn't want to. So, what are you gonna do? I will probably build a second metal extractor. And the way I'm kind of looking at this room now is I'll probably have a like plastics fabricator like somewhere here in the middle. We'll do another metal extractor on this side. We'll stack up our 2D, 3D, 4D printer in this corner here to kind of just get them out of the way. And then we'll build our composite assembler kind of opposite of the plastic fabricator, like still in this center row. And then we could probably jam ammo manufacturing somewhere in here too if we really need to. Like, we kind of built it at the end of the last run, but I don't even think we really needed it. Hey, look at that, they're back. Perfect success, well done. And another perfect success. What a fantastic crew I have. Good job all around, everybody. I'm super proud of all of you. I'm a proud dad of this crew. And we've only got 4 Jumplight to go before we get to jump to the next place. And then we don't have to worry about asteroids hitting us. In fact, we've only had to shoot 1 asteroid so far. Even though we've been like sitting on red alert this entire time. We'll definitely take off the next, not take off, but like make the next one a green light only kind of a chill run to make sure people get opportunities to rest. And we'll build out this full room so we can have this full room ready, and I can kind of adjust things the way I want. I actually might in fact, I'm going to preemptively delete this sofa because I'm not thrilled about it being in the center of the room. Can I put this? Oh, I can. Right there is great for the soda machine to exist opposite or in between the doors. Not a lot of things can be built on top of these like bulkhead columns or whatever, but there are a few, and the soda machine is one of them. So that's a prime one. Wow, they disassembled those walls really dang fast. Got the bump pad up and running though, so that's good. Calibrator only one jump light away, and we're ready to go. So let's pop off green alert here, or red alert. Pop onto green alert.
Set alert condition.
I like that it's called green alert and not like green.
Take the ship to Jumplight. Hold on, everyone.
I don't even know what you call it. It's not really an alert. It's just like level green.
In 5, 4.
One that I've never used is the gray alert. Or black. I think it's gray. But it's like rations. When you're running out of food, you can go to gray alert. And people will not eat, or maybe only eat when they're starving or something. I'm not sure. Alright, so water is still going down. But we have the stuff queued up for that. Yeah. Oh, they already built. We built these. Are you running? You are running. Okay. Let's make sure that that is actually... Objects blocking doors? What are you talking about? What doors? I don't believe you. Yeah, see? You liars. We're gonna get rid of the extra water tanks here. We don't really need them now. And then we'll just rely solely on this water room down here. Eventually we could consider consolidating all of this into large water tanks, and then if we need even more condensers, we can discuss then, because large water tanks are way more efficient than small water tanks. But for right now, we will not. Let's go ahead and look at away missions. So it's a full engineer crew still. They're the only people that are like not in trouble from a mental health standpoint, I guess. The military is all stressed out because there were asteroids running everywhere. But with that one running, we can go ahead and send this other shuttle as well. Andy, you're off duty, my man. Alright, let's get some people who... Anybody who's like not on troubled morale or troubled needs is just off duty. Alright, well... How about Jalian? It's not an alien's name if I've ever heard one. We're gonna send this shuttle out. Alrighty. Bring back some more metals. That would be fantastic. Still doing great from a biomass produce perspective. We dragged a bunch of that stuff back. And actually, we can consider getting our first autonomous shuttle up and running. Well, maybe I want to do my rapid shuttle first, because we could always swap out the main shuttles we have with robot shuttles. The only thing it takes extra is more composites. So I think we'll do high-speed comms, and then we're gonna throw down the robot control right after. It's 611.9. And then we'll go ahead and throw down the rapid shuttle. And I think we have enough for our first autonomous shuttle too. That's what, 27.7. Yeah. Alright. We've got a long-term plan for the hangar down here. And then once those things are all up and running, we can swap out these shuttles here as well for autonomous shuttles. I'm very interested to see how that goes. Because some people were just swearing in the comments. There were some of you in the comments were like, autonomous shuttles are the greatest thing ever. So I'm intrigued to see how they work. I'm like all in on autonomousness on this ship. This is going to be a robot-only ship. That's not true. There's still people on here, but we could also, well, we don't really have the metals for it, but we did talk about expanding out into the hallway here. If I do that though, I'm gonna have to move these two to like over here or something, because they're providing power for the hallway. But if I wanna, like, our power is still doing okay. We're still losing water, so I think I do need to go. And I should not have, maybe I shouldn't have sunk all my metals into this, since we're still losing water. But it looks like I'm gonna have to go ahead and make more condensers here. I know, like, long term they still haven't shown. They did kind of tease a resource management panel, still not live yet in the game, but that's gonna be a game changer when you can see, like, this is what I'm generating for water from all these things. Like, you can do the math now. We're generating 10 water per hour, and we don't know exactly, like, what is absorbing all of my water. I guess if we came up here, the thing that's most likely to absorb the water is these, which is 6 per biomass, and 6 here, 8, 6. Why are you 8? Weird. Water intensive, I guess. But also you have people that are drinking water, you know, relatively regularly, and then we're also using water to do hygiene as well. So it's hard to say exactly where water is coming and going. Didn't these used to produce 10 water per hour, or am I insane? Is that wrong? I could have swore it was 10 at one point. Oh man, the water management panel looks cool. That was just a white block the last time we did anything with it. Alright, we'll have to wait for our shuttles to come back. They should come back relatively shortly. But when they do, we're going to build out some more water condensers. But for now, we're going to pause the episode there. And lo and behold, the shuttles are back. If you enjoyed the episode, click the like button. It helps me out a lot. If you want to see more Jumplight Odyssey or my other videos I have going on the channel, subscribe to the channel. That also helps me out a lot. But until next time, everybody, I hope you have a good one, and I'll see you in the next video. Success! Bye, everybody!